Black people wear the mark of Cain. That's in the Bible. No, it is not. Show me where in the Bible it says that black people wear the mark of Cain. Show me that. Are you racist? Really, give me one example.
Dude, there's tons of it. And then how also do you explain Mormon? I mean, what about Mormons?
Yeah, you got out of the kitchen because it was getting hot. I don't blame you. You got out of that kitchen real fast.
I mean, if you want to go into it, the Bible.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Go into it. Where does the Bible say that African Americans are the children of Cain? Where does the Bible say that?
The Bible talks about the mark of Cain, and you can interpret the Bible any way you can. And until recently, lots of
No, you can't. You can't interpret the Bible any way you can and be intellectually honest.
you can.
Yeah, well, you can do anything you want, right? Yeah, but you don't have to have a PhD in the Bible to understand that those slave owners who use the Bible to justify slavery were perverting the living daylights out of it.
Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahawashai, Ba'asham Racha Kwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone, and salutations to all the sincere Akiam. And this is your brother Bawan back again with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahawashai, Ba'asham Racha Kwadash. Just got back from camp, and the spirit is still on me. Never left anyway. And that video is something that I've had in the chamber for a while. I'm basically going into black people having the mark of Cain, which of course goes back to the book of Mormon, specifically the book of Nephi. And notice the in the video, notice the individual speaking. And notice what they're talking. I don't know. Okay. Hold on, let me go back to that. Here it is. And like I was saying, notice the people speaking, notice the individual, notice the coloring of the camera. This is not the 1800s. This is not the 1900s. This is 2000 and okay, from the camera quality and from the fact that this is being posted up as a YouTube short. This isn't a theology or something that was taught hundreds of years ago or 50 years ago. It's something that is being taught now and something that a lot of these Edomites out here still believe now, and a lot of these Christians still believe now, and a lot of you stupid ass, Sambo ass, niggas out there actually believe that black people, okay, we'll use the term that as Esau don't use it, the so-called black man, the so-called black people, all have the mark of Cain. That's basically what they are saying is every so-called black person on the earth bears the mark of Cain, which is weird because which is weird considering that first and foremost all the descendants of Cain were put to death. We already know what Esau is trying to say. This is a projection from these devils because we know who truly has the mark of Cain. So let's go to the book of Genesis, and it shows you just how wicked these devils are. And really, what this shows you is the subversion of the scriptures because now they are turning everything upside down. So as Esau Edom has gone and put his own image as the image of the Most High, his son, the angels, the forefathers, that's your Adam, Seth, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the patriarchs, right? Yahweh as well, the patriarchs, right? And then he has gone and put our people as the image of the wicked. So starting with Cain, and you even have some of these Hollywood studios that make Esau Edom black as well, because what they're trying to do is they're trying to subvert basically, the image of the Most High and His Son and the image of the true people of the Lord on the earth and put themselves up as the true image, while putting our people as the image of the devil or the wicked, right? As it is written, let's get that precept. Let's start from this. So this is the book of Isaiah 5 verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. And this is the main point right here. That put darkness for light and light for darkness. That put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And this is exactly what Esau Edom has done. As it is written, you are going back to the scriptures, right? It's like about going back to the book of Second Thessalonians, and I'm a little reluctant to bring it up because I already brought this out in camp, and now it feels like I'm just repeating precepts. Like I don't have anything else to bring out. You always have that feeling, right? You feel like you brought out a precept or you used a precept too much, but there is no such thing as using a precept too much. So this is the book of Second Thessalonians 2 verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, For that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. In other words, the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And like I was saying in camp, this is what Wakitaki Christianity is based on. It's not based on worshiping God and JC like Esau would want you to believe. What Wakitaki Christianity was based on, and what and the purpose of Christianity as a whole was to push the image of Esau Edom as the Most High, as a God on the earth, as make the white man be as though he is holy, right? As it is written, no marvel for Satan. Let's get that precept disguised himself as an angel of the light. So this is the book of Second Corinthians 11, verse 14. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. And Satan, of course, referring to Esau Edom, which is the devil, okay, not the spiritual demon Satan. And what he has done is that he has put up his image as the angels of light. Now, Second Corinthians 11, verse 15. Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to their works. And that's exactly what you see. That's exactly what Wakitaki Plantation Christianity did. And that's why, it is whole thing where you have the people of this kingdom, right? The heathen as well as Jake subconsciously see these devils, Esau, Edom, as an angel of the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And that is how Esau Edom got power. They came to power into power in the earth. That's why the scriptures say in the book of Job 9, verse 24. Right, so let's go to that. So this is the book of Job 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not where and who is he? And by taking the original images, your iconoclasm, your defacing the images and making them to see or to seem like Edomites, right? Because if you go into the history, you see that all the ancient peoples, all right, all the significant figures in history going all the way back from the beginning up to the Renaissance, they were all Jake or dark skinned people. Clearly, well, not all Jakes, but for the most part, they were Israelites, all dark skinned people. But what Esau Edom has done is that he has painted over those images and made them and made it to seem as though they were all, so-called white skinned, right? So-called Edomites. And that's, like I said, the subversion that Esau Edom has pushed on the earth. So now we're going back to the book of Genesis, and we're going back to right here. So this is the book of Genesis 4, and I'll start from, I don't know where to start from. I'll start from verse 1. Let me just start from the top, get the whole story and the breakdown. Genesis 4, verse 1. And Adam knew Eve his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain, and said, I have gotten a man from Yahweh. And the word Cain, if I remember, it means a sharp cutting. Hold on, so I think my data just went off because I'm not seeing the Wi-Fi bars, and I can't find where that Wi-Fi is. Yeah, I went off. You're going to have to bear with me. Let me just get it real quick. Always problem with net with light here in Nigeria. So okay, hold on. Um, but anyway, what I was going to say is just this. I wanted to go and get the blue letter for the word Cain, but the word Cain just goes back to Kayan, which means a sharp sword. Okay, and that was going into Cain. So now Genesis 4, verse 2. And again, she bare his brother Abel, and Abel was a keeper of sheep, but Cain was a tiller of the ground. And in the process of time, it came to pass that Cain brought of the fruit of the ground as an offering unto Yahweh. And Abel he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof. And Yahweh had respect unto Abel and to his offering. And unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And naturally, the offering that you're supposed to give to the Most High, Yahweh Basham Yahushua, even the scriptures tell you that the Most High delighted in the smell of burnt offering, right? Burnt, the sheep, the goats, and things like that, and like things like that. Now, they're not supposed to give up the offering of plants to the Most High. So that's why the Most High had more respect for Abel's offering than Cain. And of course, Abel gave that offering in righteousness with faith, which is another important factor because you have people out there that will just give an offering just for giving sake or to fulfill all righteousness but without doing it in sincerity. Right? So, of course, we know that Cain did not truly believe in the Heavenly Father, did not truly fear the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, which is why continuing on. Genesis 4, verse 5. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect, and Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And Yahweh said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance falling? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lieth at the door, and unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him. And Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. Right, so Cain killed Abel. And Yahweh said unto Cain, Where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And then even after he did that, he still lied to the Most High. But anyway, that's beside the point. Now Genesis 4 verse 10, and he said, What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto Yahweh, My punishment is greater than I can bear. And that's the curse of Cain right there. And the curse also came with the mark. But let's continue reading. In Genesis 4, verse 14, Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. And Jehovah said unto him, Therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken upon him sevenfold. And Jehovah set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. Right. And now, what these Christians are saying is that mark of Cain was dark skinned, which is not the case because you know that everybody during the time of Adam was also dark skinned. So even if Cain, so the most High, what the most High have done, giving him more dark skin, of course, the mark that is being spoken about here is the mark of leprosy, which is something that was not seen during that time because, and I'm saying this was not seen during the time because, unlike what the Christians teach, we have to know that even during the time of Adam, you still had people on the earth, which is why Cain was able to go and build a city and marry wives, and so was Seth, because there were other people on the earth. And the only reason why you had Adam and Eve being separated was because the Most High built a garden and wanted to have Adam and Eve and their seed dwell in that land. Okay, but they were kicked out of the garden in Eden. Okay, because the whole world was Eden during that time. Eden meaning paradise. But continuing on, okay, and I've already gotten all that. I've already gotten everything I want to get out of here. But basically, what we're saying is that the mark of Cain is not dark skin, but rather it is pale skin, okay, leprous skin, which is what these Edomites have. So what Esau Edom has done is that he's trying to project and change the narrative to make it seem as though our people are the unclean, wicked ones, when in all actuality it is Esau Edom that is the unclean and wicked one. Let's get that precept. No, that's not the one I'm thinking about. But I can still go to it. I can still go to it. I wonder that Cain came back in the reincarnation as Esau Edom. and he see they all bear, that leprous skin. That's why you see them out here without melanin, without pigments, okay? Because it's not because it's Esau, Edom that have the cause, not Jake. That's why you see them having, getting this, getting them skin infections, skin irritations, skin cancer, and things of that nature more easier. That's why they can't bear going out in the sun. This isn't a praise melanin video. We are going to the power of melanin and how spiritual it is, like some of these jakes out here do. But we have to, speak about what this pill, or rather leprous skin, and what it does to Esau Edom. Okay. So now this is the book of Revelation 20, verse 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. And this is telling this is bringing you all the way back to the Garden of Eden. And once again, that serpent that is being spoken about, it wasn't the spiritual demon Satan, or it wasn't the actual snake in the garden, like some of these artists like to do. Talk about biblical literalism, but it was rather a man. Okay, a man, okay, and that same man was reincarnated as Cain and reincarnated as Esau Edom, which is why we call you Edomites the devil, because this is who your spirit goes back to. Okay, and yeah, like I was saying, the leprous skin, it is the mark of Cain, and what Esau Edom has done is that he has turned this understanding upside down. So now he's making it seem like, oh, having the leprous pale flesh is to be desired, but having the evil dark skin, that is, not to be desired. It has made our people all the way down to our appearance a byword and a proverb. So now everybody is trying to. So this is the book of Isaiah 29, verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? And the main point, of course, being at the top, because what Esau Edom has done here is that he has subverted the order on the earth. That is why you see these devils being at the top and our people, the Israelites, right, the true rulers of the earth, being at the bottom. And everything concerning our people is being, basically vilified. It's being, it's being vilified. It's being, I don't really know the term to use, but you see that the things that conferred, the things that are Esau, the things of Esau Edom, right? The pale flesh, the wicked ways and their practices is being promoted and pushed on the earth. And that's why you see that the earth is in the condition that it is in today, because of the turning upside down of Esau Edom. When they say things like, oh, it's black people that have the mark of Cain, not they themselves, even though they know that they are the ones that are marked by the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai. After all, it's not written, and they are the people of the Most High's cause. And what cause is that? The cause of Cain. The cause of Cain now. Yeah, it is. So this is the book of Isaiah 34, and I want to start from. Maybe I'll go to verse 5. Isaiah 34, verse 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my cause to judgment. And Idumea, of course, refers to Esau Edom. And when it says the sword will be bathed in heaven, is of course talking about the missiles that are coming soon to Babylon the Great. Isaiah 34, verse 6. The sword of Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord hath a great sacrifice. For Yahweh hath a sacrifice in Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Idumea, of course, referring to a people before it's a place, which is showing you. But of course, we've already gotten the main point. The people of the curse is Esau Edom, and the curse is that curse of leprosy, that plague of leprosy upon your skin. And leprosy is not, the skin-eating condition that they show you or make you believe that it is. What leprosy is actually is vitiligo, basically. And what Esau Edom is a clean leper, but that does not change the fact that he is, as it is written. Let's go to that. Genesis 25. The first came out spread all over like a hairy garment, right? So this is the book of Genesis 25, verse 25. And the first came out red all over, like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And name Esau means Ishashua, which means I saw, but it goes back to Ishashua, which means wasted away, right? He is wasted away, basically, because of how his skin looked. And, without the pigment, and really, I don't really want to go too deep into this right now because I'll start sounding like some black unconscious nigga. If you start going into, oh well, the white man looks like this, and let's not go too deep into that. But let's just keep it spiritual and keep it scriptural, right? So yeah, it's because his skin is wasted away with him because his blood shows forth through his skin. Really, the skin is more translucent than white, right? So the blood is showing forth through his skin. That's why whenever they get mad, they are always red, and also why they have such sensitive skin because what they have is called albinism. And if you look up albinos and look at albinos, it's a very severe skin condition that gives you sensitive skin, not just sensitive skin, but sensitive eyes as well. Because these albinos, they go blind easier. And if you look it up, Edomites also go blind quicker than Jakes to do as well. But I'm not saying I'm going. I don't like to go in. But the thing is, I don't like to go into statistics because that's not scriptural, right? But the point that we're trying to get here is this, and these devils have changed everything, okay? And these devils have basically turned everything upside down, put themselves up as the image of righteousness and purity, and put our people as the image of perverseness and wickedness. So Daniel 7 verse 24. And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall arise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and shall think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy it unto the end. Right, so the time is coming when Esau Edom will be booted out of power because this is, of course, referring to the fourth beast, which is Esau's kingdom. And the fourth beast, having control of the times and the seasons because it was given into his hand. And that's why Esau Edom is able to do what he's doing on the earth right now and to push himself as the image of purity, as the image of righteousness, because that power has been given into his hand. And that's why they're trying to make our people, which are the Israelites, okay, the true image of righteousness and the true image of purity on the earth, to be out to be the wicked. Because what else can they do when they know they are the imposters? You know, they will try their best to hide and to remove the original from the forefront, right? From the forefront or from people's mind, which is why if you go into the book of Psalm 83, it tells you that what? For the wicked are confederate against us. They have said, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. That is because this is Esau Edom's attempt to wipe our people off the face of the earth so that they can be the rulers of the earth, right? Because if our people are not there, who can challenge Esau then? The other nations can't do that because you see throughout history, right? Especially, you know, in these last days, it's been a constant battle between Jacob and Esau, spiritually, of course, and also carnally as well. Well, as it, what the scriptures say. Let me get that precept. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. That's Second Ezra 6 verse 9. But also, going back to the book of Genesis 25, it says that, but thou shalt. Let me go to that. Let me go to that. I think it's Genesis 27, yeah. Genesis 27. There it is. Genesis 27, verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. Right? So even Esau was given the opportunity to rule for a time and a season. But now this devil's rulership is coming to an end. Your deception is coming to an end. After all, corruption shall be overcome. You know, righteousness corruption shall be overcome. Let me go to that. Let me go to that. That is Second Ezra 6, I believe. Let me go to that. I forgot how that precept goes. And I brought it out in my previous video. That's the crazy thing. But you know, it is what it is. I think that is Second Ezra 6:26. Okay. Second Ezra 6:27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which had been so long without fruit, shall be declared. So with that, I'll end the video right there. Once again, all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakah Kwadash, Wa Abad Babal, Shalom.